This episode of Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks is brought to you by Tweaked Audio. To get awesome headphones, go to tweakedaudio.com and use the coupon code Southgate to get 30% off, free shipping, and a lifetime warranty. Or you can get there through the link on our website, southgatemediagroup.com.
This is Luca Parrott, and you are listening to the Capes and the Lunatics Sidekicks Podcast.
Hey, what about that Before the Bat podcast?
Hey, what about us?
Where's the trigger? Anyway, welcome back to Before the Bat. I am Phil. Joining me through this long Knightfall journey is...
Hey, y'all, it's Lil Hellfire.
She who wants to kill me for this long journey.
No, it's fine.
Hey, even though it's the night, even though it's Knightfall, which is still better than a lot of stuff. Right?
Exactly. Phil was like, you want to do some more Batman stuff? And I'm like, as long as it's not the new stuff, I'm good. Although now we will have to kind of touch on the Tom King stuff, especially when Batman and Catwoman book comes out.
Oh yeah, I'm always up for if you want to mention some new issues or something when we review this stuff. But I'm just I thought a lot of it. You're like, no thanks. Although, like we've been saying on Capes, the new Batman stuff's pretty good, like the current stuff.
Yeah, like the 2020 stuff. Go out and get it, kids.
In a post-Tom King world, yes. Tynan is killing it. Oh, you're probably not reading Catwoman. Catwoman's been decent.
Decent? I mean, as much as comic books are now, decent just doesn't cut it. It has to be at least, good. Good. That's the baseline. If the books were $1.99, I'd get everything every week. But,
I think the big thing her and Catwoman is, I'm not sure, but I think in the timeline it's still a little bit bad. Like she hasn't come back to Bruce yet, which is weird.
Yeah.
So continuity.
Honestly, I like the. See, it's weird. It's like all the main characters, almost with the exception of probably Green Arrow and Aquaman, were terrible for New 52, but Catwoman was also pretty decent during the New 52 era. So it's just kind of like a weird thing. It's like all the people you would think would be forgotten and have trash were good, and all the Trinity was just a mess.
Yeah.
So yeah, but these issues that we're talking today are pretty fun, actually.
Oh yeah.
Finally, it's some actual real action here.
We've been talking a bunch of Batman. Today we're talking Detective Comics. Remember where it all started, Detective 654 through 656. So basically you're
starting in December 1992.
Yep, going into January and February 93. This will be funny because I thought I had this complete set, but I only have parts 1 and 3 in paper, so I got to go digital for part 2.
It happens every now and then. You're like, wait, what?
Well, this was the era when it's I was still buying off the newsstand, so it's the newsstand was out a lot of time.
You were at the mercy.
Yeah, I thought I went back and filled in all my gaps, in my back issues, but there's a gap right here. Got overshadowed by that big flashy Knightfall that's coming. So interesting.
This cover is not. Yeah, I was not happy with this cover.
So, yeah,
for 654.
I know. Sam Keefe cover. It's makes for a decent visual, just the ripped bat suit. But I'm what kind of low grade Kevlar is Bruce buying that?
It was the 90s, so he's I was is Batman going grunge? Is he gonna have a flannel cape? What is this?
And it's the interior art's okay by Michael Netzer, but look, did you see the size of these ears?
I know.
Those things are.
I know.
Those things are freaking weapons. Look at it.
He looks like Ace.
I know.
Is that what they were going for?
I don't know. What, does it look like daggers or something? Hey,
He's a bat hound.
So yes, Detective 654, God of Battle. By Chuck.
Hey, look at Renee Montoya.
That's right. Oh yeah, this is one of her earlier appearances. Yeah.
Yeah.
In the book, yeah, because she started in the animated series. Which, that's the other big news. They're coming out with, what is it, like it's either a 5 or 6 issue miniseries set in the Batman animated continuity.
Yeah, because Bruce Timm just couldn't not traumatize us after that last thing he did. He has to make up for it, hopefully.
Well, I think that's another play. It's like, maybe we'll bring some of these, some of the older fans back in who maybe have dropped the stuff.
Yeah,
because I mean,
I have a hard time forgiving what he did with the Killing Joke. So
yeah, I know. But but like, probably if you're a Batman fan, I would say the majority of Batman fans are like, "Oh, I love the animated series."
It better not be that Red Sky, based on any of that Red Sky seasons. I'm just saying, we all know how we feel about them. They were okay, but they were weird.
It didn't say where in the timeline it takes place, but
I'd be happy at the beginning of that timeline because they kind of did gloss over that stuff. We kind of just jumped right in. So
that would be interesting. Although if we go too early, I'm not gonna get Nightwing.
I know.
Oh, we could hit.
And secretly, for the animated series, secretly I'm okay with that.
You know what? They could, let everyone have their cake and eat it too. It's just like, if it's 5 issues, like, just jump in the timeline each issue.
Yeah.
Like, issue 1 started with like a year 1 Batman before, he even meets Dick Grayson, and then just.
Oh. Yeah, that'd be good.
What was it, like 4 seasons? It's like the first 4 issues. Do like, and then
you could do an epilogue for the 5th one.
Batman Beyond.
Yeah.
All right, but anyway,
they won't listen to us, but it's fine. They should, but they won't.
This
issue just opens up with him just kicking butt, and you're like, okay,
yeah,
all right,
gangster butt, yeah.
And honestly, that's what I miss most. I think that's probably like secretly why like Joker's in like my top 5. I do kind of like that pulp aspect of Batman because it feels very classic, where it's like mobsters and you know what I mean?
Yeah,
kind of very street level. Not dealing with like
that's
huge existential threats.
That's what I miss. I mean, Batman can fight like big, huge threats with the Justice League, but it's like, remember the days when the biggest threat he faced was like the Joker or Bane or somebody,
Yeah.
Fine, keep it street level. I mean, I'm all right with Batman in his own books, just, I'm not gonna say small, but just like, just keep it in Gotham.
Just keeping Gotham, relatively okay.
Yeah.
you can never really make Gotham safe. That's how he's kind of insane because, what's the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. But it's his reason, Deathstroke. Get it, but,
the definition.
The older you get, the more psychosis you see in Batman. It's just like, Bruce.
I know. Definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. Welcome to Before the Bat.
More like watching the Arrowverse, but whatever. Moving on.
But Batman's like, fighting these gangsters on a roof of a building, and someone's like watching Batman, I guess.
And then we get this random flashback of military school or whatever.
Yeah. My story doesn't begin with Batman or Gotham City. It begins at Valley Pines Military Academy. Yes, and we see Ulysses Hadrian Armstrong.
That is a name. Oh, that is a name. His parents hated him.
Oh, yeah. Mother and father viewed me as an inconvenience. Life is simpler at boarding school.
Well, rich people do what rich people do.
Well, look at his attitude, too. He's like, the cadets here are mostly proles, dull and stupid and cruel. Because they're kicking him while he's down. So I guess he lives in the he basically lives in the library and reads all these books on military history.
As the most creepiest villains usually do.
Yep. Until he gets bored with that and burns the school down.
Man, some days I really wished I could do that.
I know you do, love. You and your get me a rocket launcher for my birthday.
Exactly.
Oh, look, an ad for Ugly Kid Joe.
I know.
Oh boy. So yes, Ulysses burns the school down and then travels to Gotham, find his destiny.
Why don't people learn? Even the Green Lanterns have to ask permission to enter Gotham, people. Come on.
And again,
Come on.
If you're a criminal, why would you come to Gotham? Even if you think you can beat,
You think you're gonna be the one?
especially.
Do you really?
Well, he does. He's arrogant. But it's just like, again, even if you think you can beat the Batman, he's going to be a thorn in your side. Why don't you pick any other city? Yeah, you could be the kingpin of Minneapolis, and no one's going to bat an eye. Or Jersey City, where does Charlie live?
They'd have to deal with the professor. Sorry to tell you. It's his territory.
So he travels to Gotham. He's thinking he needs an army, so he goes to see the Bengal Street Raiders, a gang of punks who run a 2-block turf. Ooh. Get all their...
Yeah. I'm like, this is not the gang you probably want.
Well, he's starting small.
Just a thought.
He's starting small, and he's starting with a small.
I mean, he just seems to stick out. Just among that particular demo.
What, little white kid? What are you talking about? Yeah, because he walks in as they're drinking or whatever, and they're like, "What's that?" Dude looks like a soldier who got left in the dryer too long. So Ulysses is like, "You're considered one of the weakest gangs. Allow this area only because no one else wants it. You have to pay tribute in cash to the bad boy runners and the 8th Avenue OGs."
I'm just like, is this like, who is this for? Are these Easter eggs that are just over my head or what?
I'm trying to remember if they mentioned some of these gangs before, but they might mention them again during Knightfall. But again, it's like we're killing time, because they're saving all the, the rogues gallery for Knightfall.
Yeah, I know.
And the general does show up again, like in Robin. So,
oh, okay.
I'm assuming, like Chuck Dixon threw him at Batman first, so it's like when he does show up in Robin, it's like, oh, here's a threat that he went toe to toe with Batman. Really?
Yeah, give it to Robin. It's fine.
I'd say I'd be more scared if he hit puberty.
God knows Damian was a terror. Still is. He's a little lurch, ain't he?
Yeah, well, he was raised from birth by Captain
Unzipped.
Can't zip, yeah.
Captain of the unzipped zipper.
Captain Latex, Captain Latex rubber suit.
Wait, which one? Catwoman?
No.
I'm seeing a trend. It's okay. I'm seeing a trend, Bruce.
Bruce has a kink. Don't kink shame. Oh, this one even has a whip.
Well, yeah, look what he runs around at night. I'm starting to kind of agree with Harley Quinn. Just saying.
What, from the animated series?
Yeah.
He doesn't
think he's a little too friendly with the bats.
No,
you were right. That show is good. It is good. It's better than the movie. It's better than the movie.
Oh, that's such a high bar to hurdle over.
I had no hopes for that show. Is my point.
I know, but yeah, Kaylee Cuoco, they're all good on that. Dr. Psycho. Oh, good lord. I love that they can drop the F-bomb.
Hey, did you ever play the game Astro Boy? Because that's who this dude looks like.
No, but I'm familiar. Yeah, maybe.
I'm just like, it's throwing me for a loop here.
But the general's like, he's like, kill me and you've thrown away the only opportunity of your empty life. Automatic weapons.
Ooh, now let the kid talk.
Yeah, so he tells them about about the National Guard Armory.
Yeah.
So
who puts anything in Gotham anyway?
I know it's
just begging for it, bro.
Yeah, because they wreck into the fire hydrant outside. The guards come out to check, and they hold them at gunpoint. I guess they loot the arm. M16s, Mac 10s. And then the general's telling the gang's boss, yeah, take some of this out to the truck. He's like, no, this is my gang. So.
Is it though?
Well, not anymore, because Ulysses got what is that, an Uzi or something, and just blows them.
Yeah. Well, you gotta show your strength. That's that.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, they're still at the armory because they have the guards at gun.
Look how little he is.
I know.
It's so ridiculous.
Well, that's supposed to be he's like, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Tells the guys I'm sorry, and then blows them away too because no witnesses.
Dang straight. Yeah, he knows what's up.
Look at him stroking that gun at the bottom, page 10, man.
Guys with the Napoleon syndrome, Although, let me say, Napoleon wasn't short. He just surrounded himself with taller people. In case Charlie's listening. I know. But yeah, he's got a little man complex. And little men, especially in Florida, tend to love guns. Just saying.
Ever compensating for something?
Yeah, definitely. My favorite relationship of Bruce's, Commissioner and the Bat.
Yep. Next thing we see, he's on the roof of police headquarters with them big ass ears. Batman, not Gordon. Gordon's like, I thought you want to know about this, and Batman's like, the armory, hold up.
He's like, either you're psychic or you've been monitoring the police frequencies. Of course he has. Of course.
The former, but tell everyone the latter, but tell everyone the former. No one for claim responsibility. They're talking. It could be a terrorist group. Oh, I thought
maybe it's Black Mask.
I forgot that we actually mentioned him again. Yeah, maybe this Black Mask. Yeah, even though you're still not going to see him. Batman's like, all we know for certain is we're going to be hearing from them soon. So then we see the general takes the gang to a new headquarters. Gotham is our battlefield. We'll start by taking on the larger gangs. Take them over. Use them to build our ranks. Cry havoc and let's slip the dogs of war.
The dogs of war. I like it, General.
Yeah, because we got one.
Look at his little smug face.
Yeah. But he's like, he sleeps confident. He sleeps well, confident in victory.
With his gun.
Yeah. He's like, I have no illusions.
That can't be safe.
He's like, I can't. He's like, but I have no illusions about the loyalty of my troops. Not until they have been blooded. And like I was saying, the splash on page 13. Look at that.
Yeah.
Big bat ears.
Somebody has a fetish for bat ears.
I know.
I'm not okay with it.
It's not even that they're big. They have, that weird thing in the
back. They're huge points.
Yeah.
It's weird looking.
It's almost like 30s, 30s, 40s Batman.
Yeah, it's a choice.
Yeah.
Cut to Renee and Harvey.
Yep.
Poor Renee. Stuck with such a slop of a butthole.
Oh.
Honestly, out of anything they could have took from Gotham, they should have took the Harvey characterization that they built up and slap that in the comic books, because I do not care about regular Harvey Bullock, let me tell you.
Oh, I think was it? Oh yeah, because these days it's Commissioner Bullock. How dare you?
Exactly. Because
Gordon's all infected by the Batman Who Laughs.
Sigh.
But yeah, just the whole thing with Bullock and Montoya. No wonder she's gay. So they're talking about this whole.
Might as well have been from Indiana. ouch!
No.
Like, ouch! Indiana should be up in arms.
So yeah, then we see a drive. We see the general and his boys pull a drive-by.
Oh, Vinny Like, I came, I saw, I conquered, and I'm just like, did you though? Did you? And what's with your haircut? I don't like it.
Oh, hey,
it's a little too appropriating my home skillet.
It's 92.
Just saying.
Hey. It was 92. It had already been, everyone.
Oh, Vanilla Ice. You're right. My bad. Still appropriating, by the way.
I know, but just the thing shaved in the head. It's been around for a few years, so finally the white boys adopted it. You're like,
do I hear "Pretty Fly for a White Guy" blaring in the background? And they're in Montoya and Harvey are rolling. They're rolling.
Get rolling.
And they see Batman. I kind of like this perspective of what they're seeing. That's a pretty cool panel.
Oh, what? Down at the bottom of page 16 and just basically just see like shape. Yeah, like
that freak's always where the trouble is. I'm just like, okay, calm down there, Jonah Jameson.
Fucking guys off that Humvee.
Wait, some of the cadets had comic books about him? Wait a minute.
Is this Marvel? There's like,
what is this, Deadpool?
There's like,
what is this?
He's in universe comic books? What? Oh, yeah.
What the hell do they think they are? Star Labs?
Batman was the sort of opponent that would truly test my skills as he runs into a car. So, yeah, the general and his gang get away, and then Montoya's like, where's the Batman? And Harvey's like, probably floating to his belfry right now. Then she sees the trail of blood. So Bullock.
I don't think so.
Cut to the Batcave where Bruce is falling out of the car again.
And that's why his clothes are all ripped up.
I know. Not wearing that
Teflon coated bullets.
I know, but would they shred the suit? I mean, I know they would punch through that suit, but did they shred it like that?
I think he was trying to rip them off himself too.
Maybe, because like his legs are out,
maybe
his chest is out.
He's just trying to shred his stuff for Alfred. It's fine, no judgments.
Oh, I saw
sewing skills is what the kids call it now. I think.
Got your merit badge.
Oh.
And of course, it's the 90s, so Bruce is like, yeah, too much gunfire out there, Well, don't tell Tim.
Certainly, sir. Certainly.
So we see the general meeting with some of the other gangs. Got all the street gangs. We're young and hungry, and our numbers are legion.
Are they though? They come to parlay with us, and I'm just like, bro. I'm a fan of historic and military strategy just as much as the next, but take it down a notch.
Hey, he's cocky. He's a kid. So they're like, who do we gotta kill? We must bring the bad boy runners into our ranks. They have many members and a rich war chest. And he's like,
oh no. The worst line in this whole issue. He wasn't down with the future, so he's history now. Chuck, I love you, babe. But ouch.
And I love how it's like, Black Mask, he's a rising star of the Gotham mob. He must learn to respect. Again, it's like, you don't see Black Mask until after Knightfall. It's like, they're like, oh, we have to take Black Mask down. It's like, really?
Yeah, sure, no.
Black Mask is smart. He keeps his head down. I mean, until, Knightfall's over, Jean Paul is gone.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I ain't taking one of those, ninja stars in the forehead. The police must be made to fear us. And finally, the Batman.
Yeah, good luck with that, kiddo.
He won't be scared. He won't be bought. He's our greatest enemy, and he must die.
Can't kill a kid, so I guess we'll be seeing.
Back to juvie for you. All
Yeah.
right. Switching to digital. Detective 655 from January 93. This is my favorite cover of the three. This 6.
Yeah, I could see that.
Him holding up the general. The anvil of.
Yeah, it's a little more classic. It's a little more focused and not so, frenetic and stuff.
Yes.
I like covers that are like that. Like, I do. I get it.
Mm-hmm. The anvil of war.
Freezing rain, fresh bullet wounds, tired as hell.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
So, a night out in Florida.
No! Because remember,
not flame on, flame out.
Oh! Ew.
The Raymond Rudolph Projects.
Someone took on the 8th.
I feel like somebody watched New Jack City and decided to make like a Batman comic out of it.
Maybe, but again, it's like, what's the general going to do if he doesn't build an army?
Yeah. And this is his fortress of solitude, as it were.
Because, I mean, the Joker, nobody's going to follow the general, so it's like, he has to deal street gangs because the rogues will just kill him.
I just like that it's 8th Avenue, like OGs, like OG Wiz, instead of like OG, like the letters. Like, I find that kind of like such a white guy thing.
Although, did he do that just so did he do that just so, all us white people knew it was OGs and not OGs?
Maybe. I don't know. But I'm just like, every time I see it, I'm just like, oh, Chuck Dixon. I don't know if that's on purpose or not. I really don't.
Yes. So Batman's like, yeah, just up there. We have to meditate to fight the exhaustion.
Just as Kurji taught him, and I'm just like, okay, so long ago. Oh, we're not doing it. Okay.
Yeah, we see the general's men again. Muffled explosion, automatic firefight.
Yeah, I like that panel. That's a pretty cool panel.
What?
The one with all the lettering of the automatopoeias.
Yeah, and him jumping off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, look.
Oh.
BoJack.
I know. I was just about to say, just when you thought it couldn't get any worse.
Oh my lord! Look at BoJack. I mean, he's like a big muscle guy, but like, he's got a big bushy mohawk and a Charlie Esser mustache.
Hey, can we get Charlie Esser to grow mohawk? He can wear a hat at work. It's fine.
Once I've been at the job for a while.
Just put a hat on. It's fine. It's what I do. Put a hat on. It's fine.
Will sleeps in hats. What are you talking?
I love hats. It's an obsession. It's true.
So the general barges in on BoJack.
Hey, you know who he looks like? He looks like groundskeeper Willie on steroids.
Yes.
Such fresh references, I know.
Hey, Simpsons is still on.
Is anybody really watching it though?
No, I haven't watched it in many years. I kind of let you take my guns.
They should have put him in a kilt. They should have done it.
So yeah, the general and his men have BoJack at gunpoint. Batman crashes through the window, drop kicks BoJack in the chin, starts attacking the general's men. Then BoJack gets the general at gunpoint.
BoJack has a hostage, a child, and you're just like, "Oh, sweetie."
Batman still, yeah, I know. Even though the general's like dressed like almost exactly like his men. He's like, oh no, he has a hostage, a child. He's like, oh, these are the same hoods that attacked the 8th Street OGs. I'll have to deal with them later. Right now, my only concern is the child as they're like going up to the roof. Then Bojack's holding the general off the roof. He's like, "War dogs, I got one of your own."
The gangbangers are getting younger every year.
No, yeah, because Bojack's holding the general off the roof, and he falls out. The general falls out of his coat, and Batman dives after him, like he's some Rachel Dawes or something. But yeah, they hit. He lands them on a fire escape.
And he's already torn Alfred's sutures. Damn it, Bruce.
He's bleeding. He's like, vision all red around the edges. The child is safe. That's all that matters.
Oh, sweetie. You can't trust kids in Gotham. I mean, didn't Jason try to steal your hubcaps? I'm just saying, you should learn from these things.
Yeah, because he's hit some, what is that, like a metal bar with like a piece of
concrete? Like rebarb or something, yeah.
Concrete on the end of it. Yeah, because he hits Batman from behind and knocks him off the fire escape.
I mean, I was like, wow.
So yeah, Batman's picking himself off the ground and his blood just like oozing out of his mouth. Yeah, I love it. It's like anytime he like hits the street in any like movie or comic, I'm just like, all I can think is, I can't pass out or I'll never wake up because it's Gotham.
Exactly.
So so Batman's getting away. Cut back to the Batcave. Alfred's talking to Harold.
Yeah.
He's building something. We'll get back to this in a few months.
A few months.
Yeah. Almost looks like a rocket with wheels. What?
No. 500 pounds of magnesium? Really?
Weld rods, yeah.
Electrical cable?
Cream donut.
I know, yeah. I was like, well, you know. So I'm not certain I can get cream donuts at this hour. Will Jelly do? And I'm just like, it's Gotham. It's supposed to be like New York. Everything's open all the time. What do you mean?
I was gonna say, is this like a major city? Yeah. Alfred just didn't want to.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, well, then you cook them, Alfred. What the hell?
So yeah, the Batmobile pulls up. He's like, Master Bruce, time to add his wishes to the list. But then he sees Batman again getting out of the car in pain.
Don't fawn over me. Oh, shut up. Just smack him, Alfred. Smack him like he's baby Bruce. Just backhand him.
Oh my lord. And then he like pulls like a little hellfire on myself. He's like, just tired of him pushing it too hard, lady. Just need some sleep. Give me 3 hours and then wake me.
Seriously. Just need a damn nap. That's it. Leave me alone.
I've got work to do tomorrow, Alfred. Undercover.
Is that you?
No, you may not, Alfred. Spare me your acerbic comment for one night. I only need a few hours. You will wake me. Okay, he's bleeding. He's dripping blood as he's walking up the steps.
This guy, man. This guy. Wait, Bojack died in this one?
I guess because the general's saying that we killed their leader and taken them into our growing ranks.
Yeah, it's just like, what the hell? Really? Okay.
Well, he thinks Batman's dead too. The threat of Batman proved to be exaggerated. He is eliminated.
Yeah.
And now he's talking about marching Black Mask. All he needs is a grenade. Sorry, fools. They bring in some Black Maskers. They were extorting money from the dry cleaners on our turf.
Yeah. Can we talk about the skull on his military hat? And I'm just like, I I don't know how I feel about this. If he could grow a mustache, they might as well just put it on him.
You know,
Oof, and that clown was creepy out of nowhere. First of all, you need warnings when you're going to put clowns unsuspectingly. I'm just saying.
Oh, come on. Like, you can't expect a clown in a Batman story. Come on. Especially these days. They put
poor Patches.
Yeah, he gets shot. And even the piggy says none of us have seen Black Mask. He could even be dead. Batman busted out the whole gang a few weeks ago. Remember our first episode? Batman busted out the whole gang a few weeks ago. We just strong arming some chump change off the cleaner. So, General's like, good. Another obstacle out of the way. That leaves us the last one to destroy. The cops.
Gotham City Police.
Yeah, right. Like, you couldn't buy them off.
I know that would be easier. Although you would have like people like Renee
or Gordon
still that can't be bought.
Gordon, yeah.
So,
but I was gonna say you probably get like 80% of that. You just buy off like 80% of them. So yeah,
work smarter, not harder, homie.
That's right. So we see Batman going around the next day disguised as a homeless guy. Yes, no Matches Malone.
That was Matches Malone as far as I'm concerned. The homeless guy is always Matches Malone. Fight me, I don't care.
We don't get a proper Matches until like after Knightfall. I think it is a 0 hour maybe or issue 0. Yeah. So then we see
besieged.
We see gang members start picking on Bruce until he kicks their butt.
I always forget what's the importance of Lintown. Like it comes up a few times.
Yeah, in this era it comes up a lot. I don't know. I think it's just like a section of the town they use.
Is it named after somebody? Like it's weird. It was like his wife's name, Lynn, or something.
Yeah, I don't know. They all use that. Well, I mean, it's gone now. I think the earthquake wiped that out. But...
yeah.
So Bruce gets a hold of 2 gangbangers. The one that got the one in chokehold. The food center, General's house is at the old food center. And I love Batman's on the edge of burnout, but he's like, I should call Gordon. I should have called an army of cops down on this place. But I don't. Well, he says he doesn't want the cops to get massacred.
Yeah.
So he gets to the hideout. There's no one there, though. Just the 2 dead bodies of the Black Masters.
No prisoners.
No, just the table of the general, the general's old diorama of the city. Oh, but here he figures it out. It's all here. Every last tactical detail. A military-style assault on the 4-3 in the heart of Gotham's worst crime zone. Siege. And then he's like, everything's been stripped down. They don't plan on returning. That means the war begins tonight.
Yep.
Which is that's the end of 655. All right, back to paper. Detective 656 from February 93. Besieged. Wait, did we switch artists all of a sudden for this last part?
Did we?
Oh, no.
I think so, yeah. Tom Mandrake,
yeah. Let me look at the first part. But, so the general and his goons are ready to get ready to storm the 4-3. Yeah, Michael Netzer was the first part. So, yeah, we did switch artists.
Yeah.
The ears are going to go back to normal. You can't draw a decent bat ear. What do you think keeping this company afloat?
Exactly.
Wait, February 93. Superman's not quite back yet, so the bat's keeping this thing afloat.
Well, to be honest, we all know the death of Superman was the end of the beginning of the end for Superman. Like, ever since those shenanigans, they've been struggling, and Batman kind of came out on top on that one.
Oh my god, fight me nerds! But like the best era of Superman was like from the John Byrne reboot till up the death of Superman.
Yeah, I don't think anybody would argue with it. It's been some like cool things, but like as far as like consistent runs, I totally agree.
So yeah, we see the General's men coming in, cutting the power in the sewers. Oh look,
they got rocket launchers.
I was gonna say they got a little hellfire rocket launchers. General saying,
and then they talk about how the station was built after the draft riots in the Civil War. I'm like, but that was the Civil War, homie. Like, this is 93 now. I don't think you're withstanding a rocket launcher.
Yeah, but they got a big metal, like almost look like a bank vault door.
I think a rocket launcher can take out a vault door.
Well,
I think so.
Well, I think eventually they do get in.
Yeah.
But then we see
we got trouble. Not cops, Batman. I hate this, the way he drew this bat car, by the way. I'm just like, that's not how that's supposed to look.
Why?
It's weird looking on the front. I don't like it.
I know. It's a 90s Batmobile.
It looks like a Batman race car bed is what it looks like.
Don't worry, Lilith. By the end of Knightfall, we're not going to have to worry about this Batmobile anymore.
I know. Trust me, I know.
But yeah, so Batman's tearing ass through the streets. Throw everything you have against him. Everything ain't going to be enough.
Poor laundromat.
So yeah, the cops are going down to the holding cells to make their stand there. The General, for the first time in my life, I'm having fun. Then he shows up. We just see the Batmobile just like running over the General's troops. Back away from it. Who knows what he's got it armed with? Bring up a shaped charge. We'll blast him out of there. But meanwhile, we see Batman's already in the air, remote controlling it. Then we see one of the guys say, "What if he runs off and gets help, General?" And Batman's like, "General? I could do." And Batman's like, "I can understand an evil ventriloquist and dummy, but a child."
Yeah, exactly. That is the world of Batman. Seriously.
Well, I think I mean, maybe it's just like his childhood trauma, but Batman just sees children as innocent.
Yeah. That's his blind spot.
Yep. But yeah. So the cops are like, "What do they want?" And the guy in charge is like, "They probably want the impound yard." That's like a narcotics and firearms supermarket. Lilith's house?
Pretty much.
Well, Florida. So yeah, the General and his men break into the impound. A treasure trove, shelves full of pure power. First, I thought that said powder. I was like, okay.
Me too. Because it's a cop's evidence locker,
and it's pure.
Half those cops took it all already. I was like, Bane.
I was waiting for those cops. To say they want the drugs. Good luck. They're gonna have to storm my nose. But the General's like, "First the drugs and the money. We'll take the more promising guns if we have time." But then Batman shows up, starts knocking guys out. He's only one man. Attack him. He's only one man.
You're just a bully? I'm just like, wait a minute. You're the bully. What the hell's going on here?
Yeah. You don't scare me. I won't let you scare me. He's like trying to shoot at Batman. I'm a general now.
You're just a scared little boy.
I'm not.
Mommy!
He's like, "Don't hurt me. I won't hurt you, son." I was counting on that as he stabs Batman in the side.
And then he lets out a Joker laugh.
Yeah, and crawls out the ventilation shaft. Come on, ventilation shafts aren't that big.
Depending on what kind of building, actually, they can get pretty big.
Yeah, it's Gotham too. But then Harvey and Montoya show up with the cavalry. We see the general on the roof watching. There will be other days, other battles, and then he looks up. There's Batman. I'll kill you. And Batman's like, you're a murderer. The kind that your age doesn't excuse. You'll be tried as an adult. Oh, are they going to give him the electric high chair?
Only if they're actually in Texas.
Gotham, Texas. You won't see the light.
Honestly, it would make a lot more sense for Gotham to be in Texas the way that it's so lawless and everybody has a gun. Think about it, guys. Think about it. Open carry. I'm just saying.
You won't see the light of day until your 18th birthday. No, you're underestimating the Gotham.
He'll be out in 2 weeks. He'll go to see a psychiatrist and be out in 2 weeks. Don't worry about it.
I mean, yeah, no. And I'll still be here. And next time we meet, you will be an adult. Remember that. So then Harvey's like interrogating the gang members. Like he's like, "How about you? Are you the big man?" He's like, "No way, Jack. That's the big man." As we see the general hanging upside down from a light pole. Yeah, Batman hang a kid off the light pole upside down. But then as Batman swings away, we see him being watched by a bird. Sent by bird.
Yeah.
Remember Knightfall. Because, of course, he's spying for Bane, because Bane wants to know, what's he doing, bird? He tells him some hoods attacked the cop house over in Lynn Town. Your boy busted them up almost single-handedly. Were they formidable foes? Just street punks. Armed like Desert Storm, but still punks. Remember Desert Storm, kids?
Just barely old enough.
And Trog's like, And Trog's like, we're wasting our time. I agree with Trog. It is pointless. And
then cut to a suburban nightmare.
Oh yeah. But no, you skipped over. Bane's like, we need to see him against some of his more ambitious enemies.
Yeah.
Foreshadowing. Oh yeah, the generals. They call his parents. His mom's like, "Oh my god, my boy,
my little general murder."
And his dad and his siblings are sitting there. His sister's like, "Dad, could Ulysses go to the?"
We can always hope. Oh my god! Why does this guy look like Stan Lee? By the way,
a little.
What is going on?
He looks like a cross between Stan Lee and he looks like Paul Rubens from Batman Returns.
Oh yeah. I can see that.
But then, last page, we see Alfred bringing Bruce his breakfast or whatever. He's like, "I'll just leave it here by the bed," as he sees his pajamas still laid out on the bed. Oh, this is not good. Not good at all. Batman's like,
that cape is a bit much, don't you think?
I know. He's passed out in a chair, and that cape looks like it's taking up like half the room. Like half the floor, and that's a rich man's bedroom, so it's pretty big.
Yeah, exactly.
And that is our general story.
Yeah, that was a weird one, but fun. It like I said, it was fun.
Yeah,
but weird. It's just like it's a little kid.
It's like, yeah, Batman can hang him from a light pole, but he can't you can't punch him like you
punch him in. Yeah. And I was just bummed that Bojack's dead.
Made her little, no, Bojack.
Not the redhead.
Oh my!
Justice for redheads.
Oh my lord! If Charlie Esser ever hears this, he'd be like, "No, he shot Bojack."
Exactly. Somebody bring Bojack back. Tom King, James Tenney, and bring back Bojack. It's fine.
I was gonna say, is he dead? But yeah, again, I mean, we've had, Crises and New 52s. Yeah, I'm sure.
It could be his twin brother for all I care. Just stop it with the ginger murders, okay? Just stop it.
New gang leader BoJack Horseman. Sounds like something Little Hellfire would like.
Yeah. I give these issues a B+. The artwork kind of threw me a little bit at times, but the covers were pretty good for the most part. I love the dialogue. I kind of like seeing Batman slowly deteriorate and seeing his Achilles heel in children, and it's interesting to look in that crazy little mind of his every now and then.
Yes. I think I agree with you. The grade and the art was again the big ears, and then like the last part we switch artists.
They're like, get out now.
Yeah, again, you can't draw the ears. Get out. It's our bread and butter. I'm going to put my kid through college over those ears. But anyway, yes. So next episode, we're going to be our last prequel, Batman 490. What has the Riddler been up to since we talked about him in Dark Knight, Dark City?
We'll find out.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody like that. I love the Riddler. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people just kind of relegate him. He's like basically like C-list, D-list, even to some people. But he's kind of a formidable foe when he wants to be.
Yeah, oh yeah, I mean when he's written,
because he's got the smart cunning that Batman. Like all his rogues have like that one aspect of, Penguin's got his money, Riddler's got his smarts, Joker's got his insanity. I'm just saying.
Yin and yang. But yeah, I think that's why we like the Riddler so much, is like we like Batman as a detective, and he has to actually like his brain and
solve some stuff. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's right. So so Batman 490 next week, and then we dive right into Knightfall.
Finally, potatoes, the sausage and the bangers. It's fine having a sausage fest. It is.
What do you think we're gonna do?
And on that note.
All right. On that note. Yeah, so send your thoughts on any of the Knightfall the prequels we've covered so far. Send us your thoughts on Batman 490. It's a doozy. And then, send us any of your thoughts on Knightfall. Email us, capesandlunatics at, get it? Just like Arkham, capesandlunatics@gmail.com. Call the voicemail, 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember to follow Before the Bats on Facebook, on Twitter. Follow all the Capes and Lunatics social media, all in one convenient package. That's Linktree, linktr.ee/Capes and Lunatics. And support the sponsors, Tweaked Audio, Hunt to Killer, Pod Life the book, now in digital and paperback. Own both, just like the Great Little Hellfire. And when you go to buy the paperback, use the Southgate Media Group link that you'll find in the show notes for this and every episode. So, yes, send some money to the company. It doesn't go to us. It goes to the company to bring you such fine products as Before the Bat, the God podcast. Little Hellfire.
If you nerds want to hang out with me on the interwebs, feel free to find me on Twitter at Lilith Hellfire or Instagram at Lilith Hellfire 69. Duh. Hello, Megan.
Oh, Lilith Hellfire 69.
Gobble gobble. Oh my God, Philip. Go to your room.
Oh my God.
You're grounded.
Thank you, everyone. I feel like I've been in a firefight. Anyway, thank you for joining us again. Send us your thoughts on Batman 490 and the Riddler. What do you think of the Riddler? A-list, D-list? That's the question. And like you said, let's dive straight into Knightfall. That's when the That's when the loonies get out of the asylum, just like us. The lunatics. Those people in the asylum. And Asbats is coming.
Oh God! You
Asbats.
don't ever say that again.
It's a nice term. We'll come back next time. Same bat time. Same bat channel. The Batman.